Greetings, Maxace. Let's talk about Maxace. Got this knife. I've had this knife for a while. I mean, I got it on White Mountain Knives, and I just hadn't got around to it because I've had other knives that had more time sensitive than this one. I mean, I don't even know if this is available right now on the market. It might be, though. It is the Hydra, but it's not. It's CPM MagnaCut. Is the Hydra? Well, it's the Titanis II. It is called the Titanis II. But the name was changed from Hydra to Titanis II. But Justin, when I went to get this knife, he was saying, you know what? I do have one on the shelf that is called Hydra still, because they changed the name, but I've got one that says Hydra on it. So it's an earlier one that was produced, but of course the name was changed. So now that I've said that 3 different times. Here we go. So call it Titanis II, I guess, if you're going to go looking for one, because they did change the name. And you know, I had the Titanis and it was awesome. It was awesome. Remember when the Vortex came out and then the Titanis came out? I don't have my Titanis anymore. No, I don't have it. But I got this one back not too long ago. Thank God. And I'm not going to let it go. Okay, that's the Vortex here. Check this dog out. I mean, I know one person that's going to dig this. It's Corey Hurd, because he loves this crazy ass shit. And I do too. He likes the NOC knives. He likes the Maxace knives. He likes the Reich knives and all that. I mean, look at the mirror on that blade. Look at, you can see my patch wall here. Oh my God. That is amazing. Hello, you know. And then Timascus. I got this early on when they released this knife. And yeah, M390 is what it says right there. And then a certain person pretty much just said, whatever you want, I'll pay you. So I got weak. But you know what? I got it back from him on a trade. So now here it is back in my hands. And no, because, you know, they did not do many of the mirror polish blades. And if that isn't one of the best mirror polishes. Okay, so let's quit talking about Vortex. But it's big. And the Titanis was big. And the Titanis II is still pretty big, but it ain't this big. Okay? That kind of thing. I mean, it looks like this looks like a little tiny keychain knife if this is a standard knife. But this is not a standard knife, my friends, because this is a standard knife that I've gooped up. I cleaned that just a few days ago. Okay, and so this is a normal knife for human beings. This is for moderately crazy. This is for completely criminally insane. Okay, that's the deal. Wow. Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. So this is a big dog. This is just the Ultra Godzilla dog. It is, isn't it? Oh my God. It's just good. Okay, let's close you down. Oh my God. Put you away over here for a little bit. If I can squeeze you in my table. Okay, so the Titanis II, not the Hydra. And here it is. And you know, I love what they do with these is that I really like is just all the detail they put into it. I mean, I am sure that this is probably for a tritium bar here and here, which is a real cool way to accent a knife. And I know I've got a lantern somewhere, a keychain lantern. It's got like 6 tritium bars in it. So I could pull a tritium bar out and put them in there, you know, just a tiny little bit of glue on the backside and just stick a tritium bar in there. But how cool is that? Wow. Now, let me see. I was going to look on this. Oh, okay, well, duh. Maxace Hydra. And is there a number? Are these numbered? No, maybe not. No, I guess not. Okay. I was thinking about something else, but I guess it's not numbered that I can tell. and we might pull this apart just to take a look. See, if I'm gonna guess, I'm probably gonna guess that we have multi-row ceramic bearings, because I believe they did on the Vortex. But you know what? I'd have to look at my Vortex video and see if I ever even did a disassembly on it. And then the Titanus, the original, not the Titanus II, but the Titanus original, I'm not sure if I did a takedown of that either. But here's this dog, and it's good size. It's carryable. It's actually carryable, but wow, it's big. It's big. And so what do we got? Yeah, we got a 4-inch blade, 9 inches overall. Yeah, okay. I mean, shit. My Vandal, Tucson Vandal, was, I think, 9¼ overall length. So, okay. I mean, this is not overly huge, but it's big, right? And let me see. What do you think? 4mm blade stock, or do you think they kept it well under that? It's pretty close to 4, isn't it? 3.7 at 0.14. Okay. Kind of surprised it's not thicker. And then let's go to the thickest part, because we've got, this pocket clip, but so I think this looks kind of like the fattest area on here. And I want to get all you can get. Really, that's kind of surprising. 0.54 at 13.8. I really figured it'd be like at least 6/10. Let me go down here. Hold on. Yeah. Okay, I didn't go far enough. That's okay. So you just measure this. Apparently, this is higher. Yeah. Okay. So I'm measuring on top of the mountains here, and it is 6/10. Okay. Okay. At 15.2. Okay. Well, then I was right. I didn't even know I was right, but I'm right. So that is some stuff right there. And you know what? Such an easy blade to sharpen. Recurve is nothing, right? Right? Wrong. But yeah, it's not my favorite. In that regard, this knife has a lot of really good looks going for it, and really interesting, design cues on it. These thumb studs, really, whatever you want to call them, they are, let's get it over here. So you've got these. Okay, now hold on, I never did check. These might be the actual stop, aren't they? Yeah, they are. You can see where the marks are. So it's the actual, it does say MagnaCut here on the blade, okay? And then it says this in here, Maxace Hydra. And so actually, since they renamed it, there won't be many that will have Maxace Hydra on it, will there? Okay, so it's not just the label on the box. All of a sudden it occurred to me. So, and then Maxace, MagnaCut here. But look at the design cues. All these, as a designer, this is interesting you come up with these things. And it's like, let's just put things, let's break up the backspacer and do kind of a over-the-top integral look, and then one in here, and then let's give it boom, 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 and let's do this along the side, and then let's put all these crazy, you know what? I don't think I really want to take this apart. Look at this. Look at this. Holy crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Minimum. Where's that pocket clip coming in from, and how do you, hold on. Okay, so what's holding this? And if it's not there, then what is coming through here? I hadn't ever really thought about that. I just figured, it's a screw from the inside, but it's coming through here, and somehow this is attaching to here, and unless it's just fastening here, but then there's just, wow, I don't know. maybe you could take this backspacer out and then there's just a screw inset that's just holding on the pocket clip. That may be the case. Wow, wow, okay. And you get a lot of junk with it. Look at all your pieces, parts. Yeah, there's lots of stuff. Oh my God. What all do we have? Man. Yeah, I think we got a full set of hardware. Easy. Yeah, wow. Okay. And then this, yeah, it doesn't tell you anything. Right? Okay. And then you got a microfiber cloth. It says Maxace. And let me look under here, see if there's any additional. No. Yeah, I didn't think there would be. No, and that's glued on. Okay. Okay, so we got this. Got card, that, and that. Now, let's see. Let's click this down, and we got this off. You can flick it open really easy here. Obviously, I'm not totally trusting it because I haven't got comfortable with it, and I don't want to swing this around and that would leave a mark. But can I get my thumb close enough to the pivot where I don't have to worry? And yeah, I guess I can. I can get it up here, and then it's quickly over the detemp ball and releases, and you can, yeah, you can do this like that and just let it drop, and it does drop pretty nicely. Just a little help there, and it's centered. No blade play or lock rock. And here's your lockup, and that's 35% or so. And you know, this lock bar here is anchored back in here. So, okay. Yeah, that's different too, isn't it? So a subframe lock, I guess, isn't that kind of set up like that? Like a subframe? Like the Natrix and stuff was? I guess. Or, well, not really a liner. This is more like a subframe. So there it is. Okay, that's interesting. You know, because the new Matrix that Keto or Reich is making for Microtech is not a subframe lock. So that's interesting as well. But so you've got all these little cues, the little mountain range on both sides where you can put tritium. Then you got these shelves that are milled in here, going down, 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 jimping along here. I mean, machining along here. And then you've got this little piece here with holes and little lines leading out from it. And then this almost looking like a motorcycle chain on here that's bolted on. And then how this pocket clip has these same circles with outlets on them as this does on this side, right? So, and then this going across. Well, what does that equal? You know, I wonder how that functions as well. So this is just a plethora of craziness, isn't it? And the ergos are great. They're fine. I'm good with that. And you could creep up like this. Boom, boom, boom. And you know what? I never did get a piece of paper out here yet. And if they'll let me have one, please. Can I have one? There, thank you. Thank you. Jeez. Okay. Okay. So just kind of curious about the sharpness out of the box. And yeah, it's good. And it, you know, you've got to transition from a hollow grind to a flat. And so, I don't know. I don't think, you know, they cut as seamlessly as a non-transitional grind does. But okay, I get it. But yeah, to me, you're transitioning from one cutting edge to another, and I don't know. You know, it's not like your best slicer in the world. Although, you know, the recurve for pull cuts, things like that, and that kind of thing. But yeah, I don't know. whatever. But it gets a lot of points for looks. And you've got some jimping, kind of a thumb ramp here going on as well. So there's that, you got that, okay? And then you've got a transition here from like what it looks like a really fine bead blast to just a straights that are satin and all. And so there's your stop. And you know what? We just need to get into this. So let's do it right now. And, oh baby, I think I'm gonna load some stuff in here and see what we got. Is this an 8? I think this is an 8 on this dog. Did I already booger this one? Oh, well, that's not looking the best, is it? But it's probably good enough to, oh yeah, this is not that. Okay, never mind. So let's spin it, because this is my spinner one. This will do it quicker. Okay. Now, wow. What are we gonna do with this? Well, obviously, I mean, all these have gotta go. And I don't think, I'm gonna have to start, eyeballing these screws to see if they're the same size along this stretch as they were along the first stretch. Okay, let's take a look. This versus this and see if they are the same. And they're not. See that? See the head on that one is a lot different than the head on that one. Okay, so this ridge is these two little dogs are in the front, okay, with, I'm going to put them up near the pivot. These dogs are the ones running along the back here, boom, boom, boom. And they're probably all the same. So we need to, oh, did we fall out from the other side? Yes, we did, didn't we? Look at that, see? Now I wonder, oh, well, check that out. How insane is that? That's what they're doing. Okay. Well, it's okay. Okay. So, oh, we got the, oh, mama. Look at that. We're running them in like that, and there's a, oh, what the hell did we do on this first one? But we didn't do that on that, did we? Yeah, we did. We had a little surround here on that first. So that shows you it's the first part of that knuckle, doesn't it? Okay, hold on. So you guys go over here, and you're on the presentation side, you're on the back side, and you got that and that. Okay, but are we repeating that anywhere? And I don't think we are here. And the rest of these are not repeating that either. Okay, wow, that's interesting. Okay, so let's see how we go. Now we're going back further. So these last three, I'm going to track them. Just make sure I remember. There goes the backside with the presentation. Okay. So they're just going to fall off, aren't they? Okay. This, and this little dog. And oop, you go back in here. Okay. And so we are going to bark that way through. Okay, now here's the other knuckle, the third little dog that came back in here. Okay, so we've got 3. And we got this one that has a little surround on it. This one, okay. And this one. So are they overlapping? No. This one goes here. These go back in here. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3 and a half, and these are all out. Here's the screws. Come on, just might as well pull them all out. Okay. So you got those long screws there. Okay. Wow. So we got this dog. This is coming out. This is the back spacer. What is it up? Oh, okay, yeah. So your screw is holding your pocket clip in there. So that's not really doing anything. And this is your surround here to this. So the problem is I got to take this because this goes up and over. So these little screws are on the presentation side and they got to come out because that's the way you lift out this front piece. And so these little dogs will match up to those little screws on the other side that are over in here with the pivot deal. And they go right there. And then this thing will fall apart. Yeah, baby. Yeah, it sure will. Hold on. Let's pick you. Oh, mama. Yeah, we do have multi-row ceramic bearings. Kind of figured. Okay. Come on. Tap out. There you go. Okay. Now let's make sure none of these little bearings have come out of there. Okay, nope. Okay, let's lay you down for a minute. What do we got here? And it's anything captured that I can see, and I don't see any way that this has been captured and keeps from rolling necessarily. So that is a concern that if you put in too much, thread locker on here, you could spin this whole damn thing. So yeah, note to self, don't do that. And so all these little inlays are laid in here through these screws. Wow. So here's our presentation side. So you could take these little dogs and this one here. Yeah, it's right behind here, isn't it? Wow. So they separately machined all these pieces and then put little screws in there. Wow. They did a lot of stuff, didn't they? So that's your disassembly. And I'm afraid, Mommy, putting it back together. Look at this shit. This is insane. At least I know this is the first lead piece in here, and then they just go pop, pop, and that sits on that, and that sits on that kind of thing. What a mess. There you go. Hydra. Or Titanis II. Hydra on this one though, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Says Maxace Hydra. Way cool. Only one of very few, probably before the name change came through. And there it is. The Hydra. Or Titanis II to you. Maxace, we love Maxace. They crazy, we love them all. Yes, because we do love them knives. You guys, stay sharp.